Hello, welcome to Die Rollin. We're back for chapter 2 of
Uprising, the Curse of the Last Emperor. I know, right? Sometimes you play a game for like
hours and then forget the name. So yeah, we're going to go straight to the table, and I hope you enjoy.
And welcome back. That was a good break.
So that was our first chapter. We've done that. If you didn't watch that, I mean, if this is the same video, then you would have watched that, and we'll just cut this bit out. But otherwise, check out our first chapter to see how we generally played it. Hopefully, this will be a bit quicker now. We all know what we're doing. So let's go through this. So Jamie, you're the first player. Reveal the first Druid card.
Not go over to the left?
No, not yet. We're following this.
Oh. So the first Druid card, but this one here.
Okay. No skulls, so we're great.
Lightning, archery, and clash. Place one of your units from any graveyard in any explored hex about enemy units.
So essentially, we can use the deep dweller to get our guys from the enemy's graveyard, so they don't get victory points.
If we that's really good. That's really useful.
Perfect. Okay, so now we flip all your face down cards back up if you have any. Which I did. I had a couple. Let's put all these dice back over there. Okay. Regain your 8 action points.
Or 9 in my.
Why do you have 9?
Because I can flip them over. And...
Yeah, you get an extra.
Oh yeah, you get. You haven't got 9 though, Jamie. Okay, so these items, I'm afraid they're gone.
Yes, I didn't like any of them anyway.
I like the bow on that. So we've got 3 new items.
Healing potion. After combat, discard this to place one of your units destroyed here on any of your haven.
Okay.
I got a bad war paint, which is literally what it's called.
Okay.
And when I clash, you can discard this to gain 1 red dice.
So that's when you're doing hand-to-hand combat?
Yeah.
And the one I got was Cursed Dice. Pay 1 salt to reroll 1 dice on any of your rolls outside of combat.
That's pretty good.
And it's always, you don't have to discard that, which is pretty cool.
I can't get it though.
Okay, we discard the quests and we deal 3 new ones out.
Nice.
Let me just see which one is the hardest to read. Oh, they're all fine actually, to be fair. That's probably...
I'll still make a mistake.
Okay, so the first one, Druid Sacrifice. Any druid was willing to die for their cause, and many did.
Release the Kraken. The cultists who sang paeans. Songs.
Sure.
Ching songs. Ching songs. Sing songs. I was going for like sea shanty.
You were getting very close there, Jamie. Very close. Try again.
Yeah. Oh my god. What's the word? You know it's on the tip of your tongue.
Yeah, careful.
Like sea shanties.
Yeah.
But there's a word for a sea shanty.
Is there?
Yeah. Anyway, whatever.
Sea shanties.
Oh. The cultists who sang
sea shanties.
Sea shanties to the Great Kraken were interested only in its awakening, but not in what it devoured. That was a dangerous moment.
That was so dangerous. Well done, Jamie. You survived.
The Nether Sea Navigators.
Ooh.
Mastery of the blade ship and the third eye was essential to find the hidden Imperial vault, noted in Shajuri's stolen logbook.
It's easy for you to say. Perfect. So we've got a couple of quests out there. One of these, the Druid Sacrifice, is going to be 2 to succeed. The others are just 1. So we'll see. Okay, so that was the quest. I now get the first player token. Right. Add 2 threat to all legions and hordes in play. So take these off. So essentially, the Bloodworm is up to full strength, and the Banished is still at full strength. No one's touched him yet. Then I draw and read the next event. So, long live the Emperor. The Emperor is dead. Long live the Emperor. With the sanction of the escaped Empress, the Governor of Azul declares himself the new leader of the last bastion of the Empire. For each player, place 1 garrison on the capital. Well, we can't. I need to check to see if that does anything. And over the rooftops of Norngard, the new capital, hung the smoke of blacksmiths day and night, busily working to supply the legions with equipment. Place 2 legions at threat 5 on the capital. If there's no horde, place 1 horde at threat 5 on any TX. We already have that. And place 1 activation token on 1 horde card.
So I need to turn over these legions.
So we get 2 of those, yes. And who do you want to put the extra activation on? The Bloodworm or the Banished?
The Banished.
The Banished.
Okay, cool. Right.
So I just draw these out and see what we get. We have the Mage Breaker. Once unleashed, She would hunt any mage in a blind, crawling rage.
It's a big spider thing.
Immediate arcane hunger. Place her target. Remove one sea tower, empty if possible, from the game. Place the Mage Breaker on that hex.
Okay, so she doesn't appear at the capital. She is going to appear. So let's do this one, right? Because it's I have to. It's the only one that's empty.
Yeah.
So she appears there. And did it say to place her target on there?
Yes, it says place her target, remove one sea tower, empty if possible, from the game.
Okay.
Place the Mage Breaker on that hex.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool. And then it's then every time she retargets, remove one sea tower from the game.
That's fine. Okay, pass it here, and I'll put that thing on. So who's the next one?
The next one on our list is the Quartzian. The Quartzian.
The courtesan.
The courtesan, one of the words. Right, so Chad's playing of the great harp inspired love as well as madness. Immediate, dark lullaby. Place her target. That player discards one action for the rest of the game, I'd say.
Okay, that's you then, Jamie, right? Because you get an action back.
What?
So she's going to target one of us,
Yeah.
and essentially that's going to be the
That
person
action
who
goes
loses
for the
an
rest of
action.
the game.
It's going to have to be you, Jamie, because you're the guy who can get
Yeah,
an action
didn't I
back.
lose 2 actions?
No,
No,
because
because
you've
you
got your
can't.
thing to get an action back.
Oh, that's just
We're
rubbish.
going to have to do it, because otherwise one of us is down one.
Don't you
whereas
get
have
an
the
extra
ability.
action anyway?
No, why do I get an extra action?
Oh, I thought you said you had one that gave you an extra action.
I do, actually, I do
Yes.
have one here to do something without action. So it's between you and me, Jamie.
So I can't take it because otherwise I'll be down.
Yeah, that's fine. So either you or me.
I don't mind. My point being is, like, I'll work quite hard to get. Well, okay. Well, I know what I'm doing then. I'm getting my action back.
Okay, so during our
Take her out.
person copies the unit, wall, or tower dice from, but not items of her enemy. So she copies whatever her enemy.
Oh yeah, so this, basically, she just essentially copies whatever your dice are. And she's threat 5. And she's going to be the first one to be activating.
So once I destroy it, I get my action back, right?
No, it's just for the rest of the game.
That's the game.
So for the rest of the game, I'm
Yes.
down an action.
Yes.
Well, I'm getting that thing to get my action back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
another
you
one.
can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's red dice, not an action. There might be more stuff that
Yeah.
comes out.
Yeah.
And you might have a feat card in a minute. Oh, there's a bad taste, a salty taste in
Already,
there.
already.
Out there.
Anything else from chapter 2 that's good?
That's a bit sucky.
Was there anything good from chapter 2?
No, that was it, I'm
That was
afraid.
harsh.
We placed an additional activation token on that horde card.
That was pretty harsh. It didn't really give us anything else.
Place 1 activation token on every horde and legion on the last. On the last chapter, do this twice. So essentially, the banished is going to get to go twice this turn.
It's not good.
Okay. Now the good thing is these guys are going to be fighting each other. So unfortunately, these guys are moving before them. But yeah, these guys are going to take out this. They'll get victory points for taking out garrisons and stuff like that. Yeah, we're between a
Rock and a hard place.
rock and a hard place. Okay, I'm just going to have a quick check on a couple of things. So build phase, draw 2 new feats, guys, and pick one.
Yeah.
Okay, so we do have to place, the Mage Breaker has to have someone it's going after, guys. And I think it should be Will, because if I put it on me, I'm completely left open.
What's this for?
So the Mage Breaker, we have to choose where she's going to target.
Okay, yeah, fine.
So if we choose you, because
it's
she's got
furthest
longer to
away,
get there, is that
yeah,
alright?
that's fine, yeah.
Okay, cool.
As my ability, I'm going to choose Archery and Clash, which allows me to flip this card, and I get to lose 1 shield, but however, I get 1 lightning bolt.
Cool. Would you pass me that combat sequence card, please, Jamie? A big thing, yeah. I just want to have a look, see if there's something there about garrisons.
As my extra ability. I do need some items.
Okay, so the Empire gains 1 victory point for not being able to place an additional one there.
Okay.
So it'll be another 2, right? Because it should have placed 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, so they've soon.
Okay.
Cool. So sorry, I just have to do my feats. I'm very sorry about that, guys. I just wanted to quickly check that, and I'm 100% taking one of these leadership dice. Yeah, I'll go for leadership. Cool. So we're building time now, guys. So spend your resources on building whatever you wish to build.
Can I have another wall?
Yeah.
Nice.
Do you want a tower?
Well, I've got to. I'm defending.
That's a really good shout, actually. Well,
Um,
Can I have 2 towers and 2 walls, please?
and then I could get 2 towers as well. And then, but then I won't have many units. But then I've defended my places, and then I can just, because that's all I can really do right now. Yeah, give me 2 towers as well if that's okay.
fine.
And then I'll save you a 3 to take back, and then I've made my birthday cakes.
Right, that's fine. Next, I want to probably use the rest of this and 4 of this to try and build up some other units.
I want to build these up. Does it? Because I can put them in any of them. I'm going to put them here because I need to.
You can only have a maximum of 5, can't you?
5 on a tile. You
but
can
I've
have
got
many as you
2.
like.
But I've got 2 havens, so I can.
So
put them.
5 on a tile?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have corrected that at least
Yeah.
twice. I've clarified that. Sorry.
Right, so then that can go, and then you can have these ones for resources. I've run
Thanks.
pretty low on what I've got for resource wise, but this is all I can do right now.
Okay, I'm going to keep at that because I think. Oh, sugar. I need to get back here because this guy,
Yes.
just so you know, guys, he's going to attack this place next.
I know.
So,
And then also this guy's coming
Thank you.
here.
so yes, he will be because of their target priority, right?
Yeah.
So Will and I are going to have to defend our places from the
The horde.
this round.
Yeah.
And Jamie, what are you going to be doing this round? Do
You've
you
got to
think?
attack the.
The Courtesan?
Sorry?
What are you doing this round? What's going to be your plan? Do you think?
My plan is to get another haven on the board and to have a bit of a pop at the Legion.
Okay.
Is my plan. I'm a little bit short of
Command.
Command.
You say little. You're
Well, you
out
can
there,
do a
but you can
trade.
you can exchange 3 to get 1 food.
And also you can trade. I can give you one of mine.
But you've got to
if
be
you
on the
need
same
it.
space.
Oh, same space. Okay.
So we can trade because we're on
Oh
the
yes,
same
yeah.
space.
but I can move up to 3.
Yes, we
So-
can all swift boots.
So it's not like I'm
It doesn't mention on the card that it's the same space unless it's in the rules.
It says here, heroes here may give or take resources from each other.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh.
So I would say you have to be in the same space.
okay.
It might be incorrect. If we are, let us know.
but
Okay.
there is way to get
Oh
ways
yes, it
to
probably
get
is. Yeah.
stuff. So
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just seeing if we can remove it. So this one here, the Druid sacrifice. If we do it, we get to remove a curse.
Do you know
I
what?
might want to do that.
Do you know what I might do? I might just undo that because not having any movement is
Okay.
probably a bad idea.
Okay, so that looks pretty good. I'm going to try and do this, guys. My first action. So I'm going to try and do a quest. It's going to be tough, but hopefully, no. Who's able to re-roll outside of? You were able to do it, right? Jamie, you've been able to use your dice to re-roll dice out of combat.
I can change results, but I can't re-roll.
Discard is to add any die to any player's roll outside of combat.
Which
I
dice
can't.
is it?
Any
That one,
die.
any dice. Do you want to? If I do this
Give
quest,
out
will you
black
do that?
dice. Give out of a black dice.
Just give me, black dice because of all the skulls. Yeah.
Sure, but
Okay. So it makes sense I do this because I'm on a hex with a curse, so I get an extra dice for this.
Yeah.
Yeah. But just think about it strategically for a minute.
Yeah, we need to get rid of hexes because, curses, because these guys are going to activate.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I just want to just talk it through.
Okay.
So, strength-wise, I've got 2 Vargs and a.
You don't use those for quests, Jamie. You use your.
No. Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Hang on. I've got 2 Vargs and I've got a troll. My plan is to go for this one with these.
Yeah.
Because it's equal dice, isn't it? It's a 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to try and move these down into here for this one. And that one is black dice eventually if it gets any stronger. So the sooner we.
It's got a black dice always.
Yeah, so that's quite a strong one. So that's why I can give you that, but when we come to here.
But that's in combat though. That's outside of combat, right?
Yeah. So now.
This isn't a combat roll. This is a quest roll.
Okay. Well, that's fine. I'll do that.
So any dice is in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just
Cool. So if we grab a black dice, you discard that, Jamie. So I get a yellow, a black,
Which one?
2 red.
Yeah. This you go
2 blue.
purple, and then you can get lightning bolts, more lightning bolt chance.
Well, the other one I need is 1 shield, which gets me a victory point.
There's not much in terms of lightning bolts on all those dice.
I don't, but I need
purple.
shield. Shields are better because I get a victory point for it.
Oh, okay, no, but I'm talking about but I was just talking about because you need the shield, the lightning bolt to win it. That's all.
No, I need 3 skulls.
Yeah.
And a shield.
Yeah.
I think I've got a much better chance of doing that with these
but
dice.
you also need a lightning bolt.
I don't need a lightning bolt. I need 2 things to succeed.
Oh, 2 things. Okay, that's what that is. Okay, that's what I was looking at. Okay, cool.
Cool. Right, so 2 white dice.
Fine.
I did it.
Yeah.
I did all of it.
Yeah.
So 3 skulls, your black dice, Jamie, thank you for that, and a blue dice for a shield. So I get 1 victory point for doing that.
Nice.
I may discard 1 revealed druid instead of this quest. Nope. Choose a hex with a curse, remove that curse. So I'm getting rid of this one because he would get a victory point at the start of his turn. So that's gone.
Cool.
Cool. And you need to discard that card, Jamie. Thanks for that.
Do you get one of these?
No. Your turn then, Will.
Okay, so I'm. Should I go and move and explore that tile, see if we can get anything from it, and then move back round? Because I can do that.
Sorry, what are you looking for, Jamie?
I was just saying, it goes on quest, is it?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to just force myself into combat with the banished, because I don't have enough people.
So the banish is going to go here next.
Yeah.
So there's not much more you can.
No, I've enforced it as much as I can right now. The best way I can do is go round, explore, and then come back over to that space.
Sure.
That's more sort of my thinking here. So if I do a move action of my guy,
Yep, where are you going?
going over here to the elephants,
Okay.
and then I'm exploring it. So we've got a useful hive of vile bounty hunters. The Empire turned a blind eye to.
Mos Eisley.
Kayushi's Tavern. Gain 3 elephants. Food. Elephants.
They're the easiest one.
They're the
It's food.
It's elephants.
Colots.
Plus, if empty, place 1 garrison here.
Got it.
If not, reinforce
Don't worry,
it.
it is empty.
Plus, take a quest action for no extra cost with an extra blue dice. If you fail, ignore any failure effects. Ooh, which one should I go for?
So, 1, you get to move 1 curse to an adjacent hex that has no curse.
Yeah.
The other is every player gains 1 resource for each shield and lightning bolt you rolled.
Do we want to move a curse? Something that really does anything for us, right?
So moving curse would help if you were trying to. So for instance, you can't build a haven there because
Yeah.
there's a curse on it. So you could move that curse into here. It would destroy the garrison, but they'd get victory points for it. Or you could move it over here. You could also, if there was one over here, for instance,
Could I
you
move
could
it
that.
into the capital?
You could. They'll get 3 victory points for destroying the.
Okay, so to the other team. We don't want that.
Sorry,
then.
they'd get 2 victory points for
Okay.
destroying that.
So we don't want that.
Well,
But it would clear up what's there, and then they'd fight each other, right?
if you moved it into the capital,
Yeah, I've still got to roll for
You
the
limit-
quest,
you still limit.
which will be 3 blue dice, well 4 blue dice and a red dice, which will get me more skulls and a few shields. Not very
You
many.
need shields and
lightning
lightning
bolts.
bolts.
Okay.
You don't have to do it, but
No,
you can if you
I-
want.
So which one should I go for? Should I just go for the one which moves a curse to clear up the one of the enforcements and then
What-
clear out this space, or should I go and just get some resources, or attempt to?
I don't know.
I won't really get much if I try the resource one though. So let's just do the move to an adjacent curse. Let's just move an adjacent curse.
You might not.
Let's release the Kraken.
If you fail,
Yeah.
you place an extra.
No, we don't worry about the failure.
No, it says about my card. It
okay,
says
yeah,
no
yeah.
failure. Doesn't matter if I fail. Okay, so I did that. I got 5 skulls, which defeats the Kraken.
Mhm.
So that means I get to move the curse.
So just 5 skulls.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I get to move
So
the
you got
curse.
1 victory point.
Yeah.
Yay!
Nice.
And you may move 1 curse to an adjacent hex that has no curse.
So should I just get rid of the legions thing in the middle and just clear it up?
Yeah. You can move there and
Yeah.
you get rid of this entire thing.
Yeah.
These guys aren't going to fight there.
No,
I'm just
but-
double checking. You
Which
could do that, and
Which
we
would
can-
be
we
more,
can wait.
or should I just move it into the Imperial slave mines?
Well, that just.
No, because that blocks us building Halo.
Okay.
So regardless of what level goes into their graveyard,
Yeah.
they'll only ever get 2 victory points
Okay.
for it.
So
Because
should we just-
that's one
should I
faction.
just do
so
that?
it makes sense to
Yeah.
do that,
Yeah.
clear the capital out. If by the way, I just messaged the creator, so if he comes back to me and we can't do that or something else,
Yeah, then
we'll
we'll-
just
Change it accordingly.
yeah.
But yeah, we'll just do that.
Although I think they get 3 victory points for killing that, and then they get a further 2.
Oh.
Well, that's okay, isn't
Okay, so that was your go.
Yeah.
Jamie, you finally get a turn.
it? Finally, I get.
I'm not in the sea.
I'm going to flip this to move my hero up to 3 hexes.
Okay.
So that's a free move. I'm going to then explore
Okay, so what have you found in the fog grave?
giant bones of Koloth blanket the plains of Run.
Where's the gravitas?
Well, it's just empty giant bones. If empty, place 1 garrison here. If not, reinforce here. Plus, place 1 garrison on an empty hex with no X.
There are none.
Plus, roll your hero die. Gain 1
Food per
food.
skull.
Yeah, and every other player gains 1 food.
Well, we get a food.
Nice.
Do you want it that way or do you want it facing the sea?
May as well face the sea.
Do we get food now?
Yep.
Nice.
So, what do I get to do?
Roll your hero dice.
So it's 3.
On a blue.
I'll trade
I
them.
need
for
another red.
food.
Okay. And a blue. Where's the blue?
The blue dice are in the middle.
So 2 food.
Nice.
I'm going to trade my 3 little foods for a 3 if that's okay.
And then you get an extra food, didn't
Yeah, I
Put
got
that in
it.
there.
you? Yeah.
Oh, you want a 3
3,
food?
yeah.
It's got I'm hoarding food over here.
Yeah, holding the
Okay,
3s.
okay, I'm going to do a command action.
Yeah.
So that's my go. These guys.
Good idea.
Your turn. Well,
Because I can do multiple of these actions at once, I can move 3. Because I could go and explore the space that the creature's on to get the effect of it. The banished.
on here you mean?
The banished.
On the banished, yeah, you could do.
So I'm going to go and do that. Because then I can always move back over.
So then movements, you put them on, yeah?
Yeah, I'll put 3 on there. 1, 2, 3. And
And
then
you're
I'll
doing the
explore.
explore. Okay, so
Units and heroes that are adjacent to this hex. If you
What are you doing?
I'm reading it.
read the top bit and then you
I
do the
read the
crevice.
top bit. It is said that the Empress Empress first entered Azul through the Hellhound Tower. Gain 4 salt.
Yay, you got the name of it right.
Got there in the end. Remove any garrisons here.
There weren't any.
Place a curse here.
Oh, Will. I just got
Place 2 skeletons here.
So you've made the banished a lot harder to beat now.
Oh, well,
So all that stuff we did at the beginning is just. So there's me, like
Can you have two
sacrificing druids over here.
Can you have 2 curses in the same spot?
Oh no, so you can't. Sorry, that was on there
yeah.
because I got rid of the
Yeah,
one that was
yeah.
already there. You wouldn't be able to do. You'd get an extra victory point for them if you had to place one there. Your turn. Well done, Will. We can always rely on you to stab us in the back, even when you don't mean to. Perfect.
to do that.
Long live the Emperor, indeed.
Long live the Emperor.
Right, what am I doing? Okay, thanks, Will.
You're welcome.
I am going to pay 1 to command my troops.
Could I make a suggestion to you, Jamie? Are you intending to attack her?
No,
Cool.
I'm down with action, aren't I? You may as well take that away because I wasn't going to use it. Because you guys stole from me. These are going to come down into here.
Can I just ask why, as opposed to those guys? Because she's going to move straight into this place and take it over, unless you've got some defense there.
Yeah, hang on. Where with me? These 2 are going to move into here.
Okay, cool. So, Will, you're rolling 1 white dice. Jamie, you're rolling no white dice. So he kills one of your troops. So place that into the Legion graveyard, the Imperial graveyard.
Oh, well.
Imperial, that one. Cool. And now it's Will, you're rolling a blue and a white, and Jamie, you're rolling a yellow. Unless you have any dice that you can add to the combat.
No. Fuck's sake. Sorry, language. Well. Like, why is it? Honestly, even if we're playing a cooperative game.
That's not him. That's not him.
Oh.
I'm commanding these guys to come into here because I'm worried about that guy.
It's the AI enemy.
So that's the food. Your turn. Well,
I'm going to just buy some stuff from the shop, I think. I think I need some extra stuff. Get that red dice card. I believe it gives me an extra red dice.
yeah, 1 salt.
Yeah. And what's the other one that's there?
There's a few here.
Yeah.
Healing potion. Discard this to place one of your destroyed units here on one of your havens.
Okay, cool.
The new one, Druid's Ale. Discard this to draw 1 feat.
Ooh. I can actually
And then
do that.
pay 1 salt to reroll 1 die.
I'm going to spend
You can't
2.
spend it because you've already done your market action.
Oh, I can't do. Oh, yeah.
Jamie, your
I can
turn.
do it next round, though.
What are you doing?
I'm flipping that over
Just
to
explain,
get
because
my
people can't see what you're doing, Jamie.
thing.
So,
So I'm going to do a command.
so you've essentially used a card to get your action back, and you're commanding your troops. Okay, well, you're rolling 1 white dice. We're on a Badlands, so your riders, Jamie, will also roll 2 red dice.
Yeah. Plus, I have 2 bugs here, so I gain
A yellow.
A yellow.
So 2 reds and a yellow.
Nothing.
Will missed.
We got nothing.
Well done, Jamie. You've destroyed that. You gain a victory point.
Flawless victory.
Well, not really.
It's too soon, Will. You can't be saying stuff like that to Jamie. He's taking it personally. Okay, so I'm going to move. Onto here, and I'm going to do the last quest we've got out. So I'm rolling 2 red, 2 blue,
Nice.
2 white, and I get a bonus purple because I'm on a sea tower.
Nice.
Luckily, I passed. So we've got a shield. I can draw 1 new quest. We've got a new quest out, which is helpful. So, 2,000 allies. It took half a moon of ceremony and dancing with the wave singers before the oracle would appear. You get to when you're in marsh, you get an extra blue when you're fighting.
Okay, nice.
So they're pretty handy. Every player gains 1 resource for each shield rolled. So we will get a resource of your choice, guys.
What? 2 reasons.
2 resources of each type of your choice. I'm going to go salty, I think.
There you go.
I think I need to buy something.
Plunder.
Your turn, Will. If you've got any actions left, you've got 1
Got
action
one
left.
action left. Do I just run away and let that infester?
Wait, Jamie, you had an after combat thing for down here to gain 2 resources, right? Did you do that?
Oh, yes.
Grab 2 resources. Cool. Sorry, Will.
I'll probably
Please
want to move.
continue.
I'll probably want to move back, just so that I can get the extra red dice in that combat. So I think I'm just gonna just move
Last thing, he moves himself back into the
the
tutorial caravan.
and just back in the caravan.
Yeah. Now, I'm not sure whether the Nemesis would head to here first or here with me, because if we go here first, if I had a haven there, then I'm not gonna build one.
According to the steps of activating the horde,
Yes.
he goes hex of a haven, then hex with the fewest enemy units, then empty hex.
Yeah, so essentially,
So it's you first.
so if I'd had a blank haven here, he'd go there before that.
Yes,
so
yeah,
there's no point doing that. Sorry, Jamie, your turn. Will's sitting pretty now because he's essentially done everything he can do.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to buy something this time round.
You could try and get that extra feet.
I think that's probably something Jamie should have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going down.
Because you're
Okay,
at
yeah.
disadvantage with your less action.
Yeah.
I was wondering when to do it. I'm going to do that. I'm going
So
to,
it's 2 salts, sorry.
yeah.
There you go.
And I'll
you do it straight
discard,
away?
yeah, and then I'll draw 1 feat.
We got the Drums of Terror. If you're in a clash, if your enemy's dice show any blanks, gain 1 shield.
Hoping I can be a bit more used next round.
I can discard this to remove any of your units in 1 hex from the game. Destroy 1 skeleton or 1 garrison from each of your removed units in adjacent hex.
What's that do? Sorry, Jim, I didn't hear.
So I can remove, let's say I remove that one there,
Yeah.
then I can remove that one there.
Oh, okay.
In fact, I can remove that and that.
You get rid of both of them.
Yeah,
Interesting. So it's like a suicide bomber.
Yeah.
but I lose 2. But
Is it my turn? Yeah, it is, isn't it?
yeah, it's your turn. Yeah.
Okay.
I need to decide what I'm doing next. Where is the Mage Breaker going to go? Is it going to head?
Mage Breaker is headed towards Will.
So it's headed
It's
straight
going to
up.
go straight.
Yeah.
Where's that one up there? Is coming towards me, isn't it?
Although, will it? Let's have a look. So activate your Legion. You place a garrison there, so it's not going to do that. Move the Legion 1 hex, and it's going to go into a haven, into a hex with enemy units. So it's actually coming here next.
It's going
So
to
you're going to attack on 2 fronts here, Jamie.
Well, that's what I'm wondering because I need to put Haven down. So if I put Haven down and move up there, isn't it going there?
You would just
You'll still go
completely
in
take out the
wide.
haven first. You're best off reinforcing up here, if you can.
Or I just go and take him out.
Or you try and take them out, yeah?
I just need some more units.
Okay, sorry, my turn. So, did I do something? I moved. I did a move.
I would like to try and get that the Netherwood captured if I can. So that I can
Okay,
get some
I'll do a
combat.
market action. I think I've missed a turn here, but I'm going to do a market action. I'm going to grab this healing potion for 1 salt. And in its place we have Blackfire. Pay 1 salt to gain 1 white dice in archery phase. Your turn, Jamie. I'm going to kind of leave my guys here because I feel that actually them coming to me, I've got more.
Yeah, that's my.
More.
That's
I've got
what-
my.
That was my suggestion, but I don't think it's going to help to. I think I'm going to be
What are you doing,
wiped
Jamie?
out.
Right, I'm going to. Sorry, I'm going to do that.
What are you doing? Sorry, explain.
I'm going to use that to take out these 2 units here.
So discard this to remove any of your units in 1 hex from the game. So any. Is that all or just some?
Any.
Destroy 1 skeleton or 1 garrison for each of your removed
Yeah.
units in 1 adjacent hex. So you're killing those to get rid of these 2.
Yeah.
Gives you 2 victory points.
Yeah. And then I was doing my command
To move them back in there.
to move those.
You can also move your guy with it if you want to.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Move
That makes sense.
that up there.
Now I'm just going to go straight on, right? Or left. You'll probably go left because it's aiming to.
I think I'm going to do a market action.
So those are gone for the game, aren't they? So they're
No, it just says
No. It's just a skull.
oh, from the game, yeah. So they're out for
Oh.
good. Ooh, that was
Oh, that's
pretty
a-
harsh.
Yeah.
That's your feat, dude. Put it at the bottom of your deck. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to buy something. I can't use any of it though.
You can trade it with one of us, though, can't you? Yeah, you can trade. So you can get the item and then trade it.
So is there anything up there you guys want? Who's got magic? No one,
No
right?
one's got magic.
Who's got Guile of 2?
Oh, literally no one's got any of that.
no
it's
one.
not-
So instead of that, I'll do a
yeah.
trade action to get assault.
Yeah. Get
Right,
something at least.
that's the end of my go. Oh, actually, I could do this quest instead.
Oh yeah, do it.
I'll quest it. Why not? So I'm going to do the quest instead of a trade action. I'm rolling 2 red, 2 blue, 1 white. So I do it. I got 1 shield.
Yep.
So I get nothing from that, but I take this card in combat on Marsh X, and I get a +1 blue.
Nice. And you also get a victory point for completing the quest.
Nope, I don't.
Oh, you don't?
Because I didn't get skulls.
Oh, okay. It's only on skills. Okay. Cool.
so if that one attacks me,
Yes.
I'm not at a disadvantage, am I?
No, not
No,
right
because
now.
you've got white and a blue dice there. You've got these as well.
I'm better
But
off
she'll
that way.
copy.
That's my
But she'll
mistake,
copy everything you have, though.
She just copy all of your rolls. So whatever you go, she's a pain.
She'll have the same.
Okay, so that's the end of the action phase. We now do the Nemesis
Hang on.
phase.
How's that the end of the
Oh, so, I'm so sorry, Jamie, because I was out of things. I just assumed
Yeah.
everyone was. Sorry, Jamie, go for it.
So I may as well move up here.
Yeah. You can move and explore.
Fire, ashes, and black snow drove the last living soul from Golgari. Gain 2 elephant.
2 food? 2 cook off?
If empty, place 2 garrisons here.
Oh, you just got rid of them.
Ah.
This Imperial Legion.
Rude.
You should go home.
And that's it. Nothing, no bonuses.
I was hoping to. I was sort of hoping to.
Oh, just to clarify, if we ever have 3 skeletons on the same space, we draw a new horde card.
Oh.
We remove them and a new bad guy turns up.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
The skeletons haven't got a move yet.
There's
so-
nothing in the market, is there? What's in the market?
Nothing good.
Nothing you can use.
Can
Or
you
anyone
refresh
can
it?
use.
Don't think so.
No. It's at the end of the round, isn't it?
I'm fairly certain I explored a tile which had a curse on, which you can't do. So I have potentially spotted a mistake we've made in this game so far. So
Which
apologies
that one?
if I've done that. In the explore action, if there's a curse on it, you can't flip it. I'm fairly certain the Netherwood had one on there.
Yeah, it did. It did. Okay.
I just enjoyed watching you struggle there, Jane.
I can't really use my extractions because there's no quests. Actually, there's nothing on the Neverwood, is there?
No.
So I might move one.
If you build a haven there,
I was,
you are safe. No, you're.
well, I was hoping to build
She's
one
going to go
there.
there because that's where her target is.
Yeah.
I was hoping to build one there.
Well, don't care if you're hoping to build one there. I might lose one, and then I will build a haven for free.
Okay.
It's like.
And that's now the end of the player turn.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so now the Nemesis will activate, starting with the Quartzian. Now, I believe she's going to go here because that's where her target is. Yes, 1 hex closer to its target. So, I'm sorry, Jamie. Will's going to be rolling the exact same dice as you for this, so let's work out. You're not in a Badlands, are you?
So
No, you're on a mountain. So if you've got any range stuff,
So it's a
Which you
white. Yeah, because it's the tower.
oh yes. So Jamie, you're only rolling one white dice, and she's only rolling one white dice
why?
because
of
you're
the
on
tower.
you're on a mountain.
Ah, yeah, but I have 2 bugs there, so I gain a yellow.
Yep, you do indeed.
Nothing.
So 2 damage to her. No,
Uh,
that one. Let's put it on the board so people can see. So she was on 4, yeah?
No, she was on 5. She's now on 3.
She's on 3. Okay, cool. And her activation token is gone.
Right, so, okay. So, now we're doing the thing. So,
Now we're into clash.
Which is what she's also doing, right?
so, and then
Why white dice?
There's no
Be-
white dice.
Because of your
tower defense.
Oh,
tower.
tower, sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
tower gets a white.
Yeah.
And does she get wall defense?
Yes, she does.
She gets whatever you've got. You get a black, 2 reds, and a yellow.
Black, 2 reds, and a yellow.
piece. Okay.
Yeah.
And I get an additional.
Okay.
She also gets whatever you get.
No, she doesn't.
No,
She
it's
doesn't.
according
But
to
not
what-
items or feats,
Yes,
you're correct.
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Perfect. So, it's looking. Okay, so let's put these all out. So you've got.
Before she's also got one.
You've
of
killed her, so there's that.
Yeah.
What's her lightning bolt do? Place 1 activation token on another legion or horde card with the fewest tokens.
They've both got the fewest, so it's just choosing which one of them to go for. So it's either going to be that one twice, or
Go for the
Bloodworm.
bloodworm because I hopefully can take that guy out, although
Okay.
it's very strong. Okay, sorry. So let's resolve this then. So 2 shields. So you take away these.
yeah.
She has 1 shield, so she takes away that. She does 2 damage to you. You do 4 damage to her. So she kills 2 of your units. And you could just get rid of your walls, I guess.
Yeah. Wall and tower, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll double check that. But if destroyed, remove her target. Your hero, roll your hero dice, Jamie, and you gain 1 victory point for every skull. So it's 3 red and 1 blue.
So I get two resources.
Yep.
So I'm gonna get one of those and one of those. I got 3 might and one of those. So I've got 2 skulls and a. So I get 2 victory points, plus I get a victory point. So I only get 2 victory points for destroying her.
Can I also place my own haven on a haven spot, or is it only 1 haven per spot?
Only 1 haven per spot.
Oh.
So
I mean, you hold on to
It's
her.
because I really need reds to do most of my stuff, and that was what I was hoping to go to next round.
Okay.
and how many my units did I have to? Oh no, I removed those, so that's fine. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so with a capital, we should have been placing 3 adjacent as opposed to giving them 3 victory points. I
Okay.
just found out. So we do have 3 garrisons nearby. I apologise, guys, because I did get that wrong. So, like any other hex, a capital can have up to 3 garrisons, but unlike other hexes, the Empire does not gain for 1 VP if you place a 4th garrison. So, they place it on an empty hex with no haven. If there is no place 1 garrison within another garrison. So, these 2 spaces will say, well, these 3, right? Yeah?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Take victory points back because you didn't.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. Cool. Right, so that was the first one. She's dead. Well done, Jamie. The Mage Breaker now activates and is going to move this way. Now the Bloodworms. The Bloodworm's going to come for me. So Jamie, you're going to be rolling. So archery first. 3 red dice for your archery. Okay.
Well, you
and
did press
get to-
record, right?
Yeah,
Get
that's
to-
record.
You get to re-roll up to 2 of your archery dice, Jamie.
I get to, but I don't have to.
No, you have to. Why in the blue? Okay, so so I do 2 damage and I take 1 damage. So
Quite strong.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to use my healing potion, so this guy goes into my haven.
Yeah. You can choose which one is any of them, so you can put it back in the same spot.
So dead, but they've come back to fight another day. So we're into combat now. So Jamie, you're rolling all the reds, 5 red dice. This is where I need my other set of dice.
Do I get any rerolls?
No. So 3
3.
hits. Remember that. 3 hits.
3.
Okay, cool. So I get 2 red, 2 blue. I think I rolled an extra white dice last time. I shouldn't have done. So 3 blue in total, and 1 white. No, 1 yellow.
You do get a white for the tower if you got to. You don't have a tower.
Don't have a tower. Oh, wait a minute. I'm using the wrong thing here, guys. Wake up, Adam. Right, so I get 2 purples. So actually, you could have had all those reds out. How many reds was it? 3.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I've got the.
No, I have 1 blue. Yes, sorry. I'll get there eventually. Okay, so I get 4, which is enough to not destroy it. I block out 1 of those, so essentially I have 2 damage coming through. So that's my walls gone, 1 of my guys. But I do.
Have you
No, I didn't have any berserkers there.
Oh.
I do, but I'm not destroying those guys yet. 4 damage.
But if you did, that would give you your 1 extra.
Did that
and that
get
would
rid of it?
destroy that person.
Yeah, actually that makes sense. So I'll destroy 1 of these guys instead. Thank you, Jamie. So I have a thing down here which essentially means I can do additional damage to the bloodworm, killing it, and I get 4 victory points for killing that guy.
Nice.
Thanks, Jamie. Good suggestion. Right, and finally we have the Banish to his 2 activations. So the Banish is coming for you, Will. I'm on the Banish, I'm afraid.
Okay.
So he gets 2 blue dice.
Okay, cool. And I get a white dice.
And a blue?
No, just a white for the range.
White for your tower, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, oh, sorry.
Nothing.
So, yep, takes out something.
Tower probably. Yeah, the tower.
Okay, so then we're into combat. So he's got
I've got
a purple, a red, 3 whites.
3 blues. Because I'm not including them.
Yes, 3 blues.
Why wouldn't you have taken out your wall defense? Because then you couldn't include your tower defense. You would have.
Because the tower doesn't.
Give as many skulls.
I've got more shields and skull
Yeah.
options.
I'll see how it goes. Okay, he's got a special ability where he has to re-roll 1 blank for every revealed druid. We have 2 druid cards revealed. Oh, sorry, Will. So, defends 3 damage.
Okay, nothing then.
Does 4 damage to you, and lightning bolt destroy the most expensive unit or 2
Well, it's just
or
everything.
2 imperial
basically.
threat here.
It's just everything at this point.
So it would
Everything's
just
gone.
increase its threat by 2 because it can't.
Everything's gone.
Okay.
And there's the tower. That sucks.
Sorry, Will. That is sucky.
That's why I wanted that.
Okay. Production phase.
Bread.
Put that back onto your thing, Will. Your haven onto your thing. So look at your production, guys, and you get that many things.
Ooh.
Plus any things off the
4, because
off your hex you've got.
Okay.
You get an additional 2
One,
plunder from there, Jenny.
I'll just get
2 blue,
1, 2.
2 red.
Can I get a 3 for the reds?
Yep.
And a 3 for the blues?
Yep.
Do I get anything for that?
For what?
For this one here.
2 plunder.
2 plunder and another 2 plunder. Yeah.
Sucks.
Okay. So that's the production phase. Did you get your one for your one here? Your 1 red, 1 blue, 1 green?
Yes, I did.
Yep. Cool.
And I've just.
We
just
still got
literally realised something when I was in stuff, because when I've been paying for all my younglings, it's 2 or 2, and I've been paying both costs. I've read it wrong the whole game.
How many younglings have you had out?
I had 2.
Okay, so give yourself back 4 of one of those, yeah?
Yeah.
Go for it.
I'll just take the rest.
Right, okay. So we've done that. The scoring phase. The Empire begins. So the Empire gets 1 victory point for every hex with any garrisons. So they get 5 victory points. Yeah?
Yeah.
1 for every legion in play. There's only 1.
You're welcome.
2 for every faction in the Imperial Graveyard, which is you, Jamie, so they get 2 victory points for that.
You're welcome.
Not yet. And then Chaos scores 1 for every curse in play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oof. 1 for every horde in play, which we have. Oh, I killed him. So 1. And then they get 6 points because of this. It's looking tricky against those guys now. Everyone gets their units back. And then we score victory points. So here we go. So I'm the first place, so we might as well start with me. It's all about me, guys. So I get 2 for every haven. X for special, so basically 5. And then I can pay stuff, and I'm not going to at this point. Jamie, you get 6.
Yeah.
7 in total, yeah?
Mm-hmm. What's
Jamie
the
gets-
one for?
For your special tile. Yeah? And then, Will, you've only got 1 haven, so you get 3. Because it's got that on it.
So good.
Okay, and that concludes chapter 2.
So that was the end of chapter 2. Hopefully, fingers crossed, you are keeping praise of what is going on or not going on, and it's looking good so far. So fingers crossed.
And also, if you do spot any mistakes, let us know in the comments below, and we will update with a mistakes remain section. Next time you see us, we'll be on chapter 3.
Which will be tomorrow.